Well, hello everybody. Christopher Mabry here from the Chris Mabry Show, and welcome to a Throwback Thursday edition of the Survivor podcast. Now we're going to go over the first episode of the first season of Survivor, and that was in Borneo. That first season was actually called Pulatiga, and it was with 16 players from different parts of the United States competing for $1 million in the first ever title of Sole Survivor. So, on my screen coming up is going to be the recap of the first episode, and I'm just going to work on that for this Throwback Thursday edition of the podcast. And basically, those are going to be the show notes. And like I said, we're just going to work off of that. So let's head over to the monitor or the computer screen, and we're going to go to my website. Feel free to go to it as well. It's yourdaily.hq.com, and we're just going to log in. Here's my username, and I'm not going to show my password. That would be bad. Very bad, actually. Alrighty. Now we're cooking. We're going to go to the website itself. It's a very nice website. I'll go to in more of a in-depth tutorial at some time. As you can see, you can have the podcast. We have the podcast episodes and the Survivor recaps over here, as well as sports coverage, because I do like my sports. We're going to go over to, hold on, it's going to take me a minute, folks. Just hold up. There you go. I don't know why it's there. We're going to go into Survivor in United States, because we are United States of America. I do have Australia and New Zealand. When they come out, I do post them. I haven't done a video tutorial on them yet. But after this, I think I might. So there we go. I'm going to try to put these in order. First season and episode. So just bear with me. There's Survivor Borneo, Season 1, Episode 1. And we're going to work off of this, and this podcast or video podcast will be posted on YouTube and the yourdaily.hq.com website. I'm sorry, my computer is acting a little slow today. What's up with that, huh? Why is it slow? I don't know. There we go. We have liftoff of Survivor Borneo, episode number 1. Now, like I said before, 16 castaways were marooned. Yes, I mean literally marooned in the jungle of Borneo. It's a tropical jungle, or you can say tropical island. It's basically the same thing. And they were divided into 2 tribes. The tribes were Pagong, who wore the yellow buffs, and Tagi, who wore the orange buffs. Now, their first task of their 39-day adventure was they had 2 minutes to clear anything they can off of a fishing boat for their 39-day stay on the island. These items included fishing gear, tarps, you name it, they have it, and they had 2 minutes to gather what they could. Once they gathered what they could swim or paddle to their respective beaches, where they would have basically nothing but what they gathered off that boat and their own survival skills as well as the clothes off their backs. Now over at the Pagong tribe, there is a leader that stepped up, and that was Bibi, who is a older gentleman who sadly passed away not long ago. But on that season, he was the hardest worker by far on the tribe or on that season. And over at the Tahi tribe, it was Richard Hatch who was leading the charge over there. And we're going to get to the winner of that as this season progresses on the throwback edition of the Survivor podcast. But yeah, it was 2 different camps, 2 different leaders trying to build their own society while not only working with each other, but also working against one another for that ultimate prize. Throughout their first couple nights on the beach, they attempted to make fire using the old-fashioned bow and arrow drill, but sadly that did not work. And heading into the immunity challenge, they're both on even ground with no fire, which means no water, even though the Pagong tribe has found their water source. Now in their first ever immunity challenge, not only for the series, but for those 2 tribes, it was Quest for Fire. Now in this one, both tribes had rafts with torches on either side. They were tasked to get those rafts on shore and at the same time light torches in the water as well as on the beach. First tribe to light their spirit statue with the fire wins the immunity challenge. Now, for the Tahi tribe, Sonia slowed the tribe down as the Pagong tribe took home the trophy of the immunity idol with them back to camp, and as a somewhat consolation prize, someone will be voted out of the Tahi tribe, but in a way, they will receive their flint. Now, I know giving up a member of the tribe for fire sound like downright evil, but realistically, it is the nature of the game. Now, you know that the season of Survivor Throwback Thursday edition recap show here on the Survivor podcast is concluded. I hope everybody has a great day. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast or my YouTube page. It will be in the description of this video as well as podcast. Speaking of podcast, you can listen to this episode and many more on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud as well, and now we're expanding to YouTube. So there you go. You got Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, and you can also go on my Facebook page, Twitter page, and yourdailyhq.com website for all podcast episodes. You can also email me, christopher.mabry@yourdailyhq.com. yourdaily.hq.com, and I will make sure to read those and answer you back. With that, I am Christopher Mabry, signing out for tonight's podcast episode. And on the next Throwback Thursday edition of the Survivor Podcast, you'll go through Survivor Borneo, Season 1, Episode number 2. I'm Christopher Mabry, and the tribe has spoken. Good night, and hope to see y'all next time.